Says, hello everyone, Dylan of Dill Days here with my last Wicked for Good set review, and this one's on the Emerald City and Kiamo Castle. So on the front of the box here we have the Lego Wicked logos and same border as all the sets of this wave and picture of the whole set that there is with the yellow brick road leading to both of them, and then also recommended ages is 9 and up. Set number is 75689, has 860 pieces. And on the back side of the box have other views of the set and one of the only feature of it and some other views of that, and then also lego.com and the logos again and there. And now onto the instruction manuals, of which you get two of in this set, which obviously for both builds and split the builds up with two different people, and also just odd renderings that we've been seeing for quite some time. And first of which is the transition from plastic bags to paper bags, ad for the builder app, and on the back side of it, just last building steps of it. Other one of which Lego logo and odd bricks around in the background, and the pieces that come with the set, of course. And ad for the other sets that I've just reviewed, and then the last building steps. So first of which we have Glinda, which is the north, but also Howard the torso print, which same as we had in the Munchkin Land set, but instead of the extra large dress piece, just the traditional gown dress piece, but also with some good printing on it as well, still having that iridescent silver kind of tone to it, and then face printing, same as in other sets, and same hairpiece and tiara, also in other sets, and also for accessory is this little book kind of piece that mentions Oz on it, and then flip open, and then a tile piece that has a little spell card onto it as well. And also other accessories, which are both the classic magnifying glass and also this other book cover piece with a little sticker on it as well. And the next of which is Elfida, same appearance as in the Munchkin Land set, obviously, and also with the fold-out book piece as well. And then, well, not much to say about that, which I took a more in-depth review on that, so go check out my review for it right there. And then lastly is the Flying Monkey, which obviously you see a lot of in part 1, and of course with a nice regular green and blue color scheme mixture, and whereas it's two pieces with a new style monkey piece in those two colors there. And then these little wing pieces, which first came on the Cupid collectible minifigs of it, and also in a couple others sets, creator sets and such as well. But now in blue, nice to get in that color, of course. And of course, it's onto a single stud there. And on the back sides of each of them, you get some slight back torso printing on both characters, of course. And that's about it here. Now, first of which is a mid-scale version of the Emerald City. So, obviously, looking quite close into the first Emerald City set from last year. Well, obviously with a large mix of various green and pieces, or different shades of green, or 2 different shades of green, as well as gold mixed in as well. So, like, first of which you have this front passageway, which in both yellow and darkish yellow, obviously being the yellow brick road, and also have these railing pieces on the sides, and then also those little gem kind of pieces, but in clear satin, or satin clear, which, like we also saw in one of the Harry Potter sets, and also have this door, or this little window way right here, which is a clear tile piece, or clear window piece, or in trans purple, and has this clear sticker of a little, what's it called, a cherry blossom tree in it, and also like it's a window with that, so kind of nice for how that is. And then also do have those leaf pieces and gold, and those pieces also in gold, and also a Nexonite shield piece in green there, and also some dark green leaf pieces as well there, and also like complete symmetry for that. Well, similar symmetry on both sides. Like you have those like rounded tile pieces like we see in the Super Mario Animal Crossing themes, and then also some translucent green pieces here, like we also saw on the one brick built Yoda, but used for the lightsaber blade of him. But of course, this was used differently here, and also trans green astromech droid headpiece, and also those globe pieces in green, which great, or solid green, great to use for mocking. And then also some cone pieces and a diamond piece in trans green, and these like archway pieces as well, and also long tile pieces with little stickers on them on both sides. Then onto the other side, of which kind of similar looking designs, but just placed a little differently, of course. And also trans green minifig heads as well. And the very top part, which just a few rounded bricks, and ending off with a cone and the unicorn horn as a top part, of course. And on the back side, which is completely just solid green, or solid green and dark lightish green for that, and also some dark tan below. But of course, well, for a feature for that, which if you pull this out and also fold this outwards, and also got this little map like so this is which just about like the recent Harry Potter set room sets then. So this was like a little map of Oz, and also these, and a couple of tile pieces that have lanterns as stickers. So, and obviously I think stickers was probably the good choice for that. So obviously to fit better for that, even though it could have worked out if this were like less pieces in there, but whatever. Let me focus. And of course, being a little map of Oz with like Munchkin Land and Quabbler Country and Gilligan's Country. Yeah, that. And then Winky Country. So that's about it there. And then leaving it quite hollow in there. But also these sections of which you can actually fold right outwards. And also do have a little table or something that also, or bed that also folds right out. Has different plate pieces in 2 different shades of pink and tan kind of mixed in. So kind of nice then. On this one section, which has these little doorway pieces with shiny gold stickers on them, and open up like so there. And then also you have a few different things on top, or probably on like a shelf then, with like a gold microfig and trans pink brick, obviously to be a jar of something. But then on the other side of which which is a little wardrobe kind of area with like this rounded tile piece with a little sticker on it, or translucent sticker on it. Right there, but with some little designs on it as well, if you can kind of see that. And then also you have a little sticker with like with different handbags and things, and also heart tile piece, and Nexo Knight's pyramid piece in clear, obviously to be like the top part of a jar of something, and then also a printed flat stud, obviously being a stopwatch or pocket watch, and then also these two drawer pieces that come in and out like so, and then on to this one side of it, which have the little tulip pieces that were also in the Munchkinland set, and then also a little sticker showing some other shoe pieces as well, and then also this little sign piece as well, and also a large sticker that has a shelf with various things on it, like some books and a little brush and a necklace holder, of course. Oh, whoops. And also a simple breeze bringing these fitting all back in, like fold that up and then all like that, and then other section in words and slide right in and clicks in. So that is it with the Emerald City here. And now on to the Kiamo Castle, of course. Obviously, also quite neat with quite enriching color scheme of like light and dark gray and dark blue and azure blue, and then also and on top some black and translucent blue and light and dark gray, of course, and also a bit more going on to that, and also on the side a little rainbow as well. So starting out with this front entry part, same kind of thing as the Emerald City one did, and then also a couple little candle flame pieces for that, and then also a couple Ninjago horn pieces, is acting as like some architectural designs to it, and then also recent lantern pieces as well, and then also archway pieces but turned sideways to give it a little window effect to there. But also on both sides of which are little ugly rock pieces and various slopes and cheese slopes around, and then same on both sides, and then also as a like mini classic spear piece, but as a way to hold this bit and also or hold it all together. Which nice, good use of that piece there. And well, backside, which same stuff going on, but also a recent little gear piece as well, but which is for a feature I'll show later. And then in the center part of which is this little simply made of light and dark blue, and all quite removable as well. And that's kind of comprised of me, but also inside which are some yellow and orange leaf pieces in there for that, and then top part was just a whole bunch of these little cone pieces on in both sizes and ski poles above, obviously to make it to as all tower to it. And then also you have this little clear piece that was also in the Ambush on Mandalore on Battle Pack set from Star Wars last year, but mainly to hold just the flying monkey onto there like he's flying around it, of course. And also this other section is to have a nice build for this rainbow piece where just the yellow part has a few clips that hold it all together, and then also another a clear piece holding some random plates and a few other slopes around it, just to be the acting as a cloud to it. So nice effect going on for that. Even though we probably saw this in like some creator sets, I'm not sure about that. And it also can like open right up like so. And then so now on this one side here is this little door that has this little design onto it, can like turn open and leads to just nothing, but of course you can like fit someone in there if you wanted. And on the other side of which does have just a simple barrel piece and also a few trans green stud pieces, probably to be like a little extra bottle, just about like in a couple of sets last year did. But yeah, and what this little section with the half cylinder pieces for it is, well, it's for a feature. As if you take Alpha and place and stand her in there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, like that. And then it turn this, turn the tile and plate on top of it, and rotates, and is just a hat and pile of water for that. And of course, the blue below is, or brightish blue below, is acting as like a puddle of water, like she has just melted, of course. So this is a quite good feature to that. Even though kind of close to that of one of the Dumbledore sets of in the Hobbit theme. So at least nice to see that in another set of a different theme, of course. Oh wait, also although you can access not just there, but also for this gear part on the back as well, of course. And how to close it all up is also quite simple, like that. And then, and of course, get this other part and stick to the studs on top, or the bottom plates stick to the studs right there. So now for my overall verdict, I think this Switch a quite good set for how it is. Obviously, do get two building sets, and well, despite being not quite minifig or mini doll scale, but at least they which kind of workable in both ways. Well, even, but although we did get an Emerald City set last year for that, although Kiamo Castle, well, I was starting like this. Well, since obviously it by itself would have been as good, but at least this Switch kind of fair for that as well. So I think this is kind of workable in a budget scenario, like if you were to get an Emerald City of some kind, or yeah, Emerald City, but don't want to bother getting last year's one. But this Switch kind of workable for that, since you obviously get two smallish building sets instead of one great big one. Unless if for the Emerald City one of which you can unless if you could kind of combine it with that set and make it a little bit bigger if you wanted. And also quite glad that we finally got a flying monkey in this set, unlike with the minifig ones that came in the Lego Batman movie theme. Although it would have been nice, but and of course we get just one in this set. Would have been great if there was more than one for that, since there was a whole bunch of them in both movies. But yeah. And also quite like how both of the building sets do have like little front sections that are the Emerald City, or I mean that show the yellow brick road, of course. And also, but also kind of nice that we do have a version of Glinda that has the regular dress legs compared to the larger ones. But yeah, but although it would be nice if gotten yet another different version of her. But yeah, but at least this which almost as fair. But yeah. And as for the price point, I say quite good for how it is. And however, all of this which still quite good for how it is. And this and as a parts pack, this which quite good with like a few different greens and also two different shades of blue and a couple of few small ugly rock pieces and yeah. So at least good to add in at least nice little variety to add into your walking pieces, but yeah. And so now, if you're looking to get this set for your Wicked set collection, then definitely pick it up. And if you're wanting, and once again, if you're wanting an Emerald City set but don't want to bother getting getting the bigger one last year, then definitely pick this up. And that's about it with this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.